Okay, I'm just going to show you how to tie a duck and feadly shrimp. It's a pattern by Danny Brennan, as far as I know. So I'm just going to show you how to tie it. I don't know if this is exactly right, but it's going based on photograph. So this is a size 9 salar, and I just started white thread on it and caught on a length of oval gold and fine. And the tail on this is claret bucktail, I think. A couple of strands of gold or copper crystal flash, and then it has a wound golden pheasant breast feather, dyed claret as well, or you can use a cockhackle dyed claret. So that's the bucktail. I like it reasonably sparse, so I'm not going to go mad with it. Tie it in nice and secure. Trim away the waist at a slight angle. And tie the waist ends right down. Come back up. At this point I'm going to tie in, so I have 3 strands of copper crystal flash. So we'll just tie those in on the top, more or less the same length as the tail. Trim away the waist. This is a golden pheasant. I think it's actually a rump feather that's been dyed, but that or a claret cockhackle. So tie it in by the tip and double the fibres back gently, because they're very easy broken, these feathers. Once you're happy they're doubled, you just start to wind it round nice and gently, one turn in front of the other. Take it tight up against the gold tag, and once you've used up all the feather, you can tie it off on the stalk. I'm just going to tie the stalk down about halfway and then trim away. I'm going to take a second here just to spread the fibres out. Once they're spread out evenly, just what I do is come over the base with a couple of turns. Just a couple of turns, just that's the tail. Now the body in this, I believe the back body is gold tinsel, and for this I'm using, it's a large Vivas. So I'm going to tie it in underneath, take it right up to the tag, and try and keep the body as level as you can. And once you've it tied in, I'm going to wind this up and touch and turns. A wee gap at the back there, so just wee ridge there where the hackle stalk's been or the stalk's been wound, so I'll just try and take it out a bit with a bit of thread. Try and keep the body smooth still. It's just with an extra layer of thread really to take that hump out. I'll keep these sitting tight together, the turns. And once you get, I would say, just shy of the halfway point, you can tie it off. Don't come to just, as I say, keep it shy of halfway, because you have to take the head out of the length that you've left as well, and you have 2 hackles to go in at the front. So the middle hackle's orange, and this is going to be a cockhackle. So just spend a minute choosing one with the right fibre length, and I think that's, I don't mind a longish hackle on it anyway, plenty of movement. And you can tie this whatever way you want. Some people tie the middle hackle longer than the front hackles. Again, this is personal preference. I tie them both ways, depending on where I'm fishing. But I'll say that's up to you. Just so double the fibres over and keep them the turns touching. If it's not sitting right, just unwind it again and try again until you're happy. And once you feel you've enough fibres, enough hackle, tie it off underneath the hook and trim away your waist. Just take a second to tidy up. Let's try and keep the body smooth so there's no steps or dips in it. And the front body, I believe, is, I think it's yellow seal's fur, or the hand I have a wee bit of yellow light right here, so I'm just gonna dub a wee bit of that on. And say I'm not sure if this is the exact dressing, but I'm not sure if it's light bright. It might be yellow seal's fur, but it should still work with the light bright. And I think the ribs may be oval gold. So just a couple of turns and tie it off. Just give yourself a wee bit of thread base down to tie your next bit of hackle on. So your next hackle is yellow, and it's a cock hackle as well. So this is a white and 4B saddle, rooster saddle, so it's a decent length. I'm going to tie it in with the tip, trim away your waist piece, and fold the fibres over. Keep it tight up against where the yellow body ended, and keep your turns touching, nice and neat. 2.5 turns and then come across your hackle stock and get 3 or 4 securing turns and then trim your waist. Now, I've lost this blue cape, so here it is. Pick a blue feather. It's a cock hackle, and again tie it in with the tip, nice and tight, and trim away your waist. And double your fibres again. And keep it tight up against the, keep it on the thread but tie up against the yellow hackle. Try and keep your turns touching. And I would go 2.5 again, 2.5 turns, and get 3 or 4 securing turns in, and trim away the waist. Nice and tight. Draw the fibres all back and get a few turns just over the base of the hackle. At this point you can put your jungle cock eyes on, so I'm going to pick 2 eyes here, not too big, and just strip away what you don't want at the bottom. I'm going to tie one on my side first. And I'm going to tie one on the side facing the camera. So you can tie these as long or short as you wish. I don't like too big an eye on them, but once you're happy enough they're in the right position and the right length, double the stalks back, a few turns and just straight away wet finish. I'll trim these tag ends off of the jungle cock afterwards. Just be careful you don't nip the wrong part of the jungle cock, pull it well away and put the tip of the scissors in. The head in this I believe is red, so this is Glow Bright floss. So we're just going to start it, and once we get it caught we're just going to trim away the tag end, and I'm just going to whip finish whilst finishing the rest of the head off and covering the rest of the white, so keep it nice and tight. All that's left to do is to varnish that, or a couple of coats of varnish or a coat of UV resin. So that's the duck and feadly shrimp, and it's a pattern by Denny Brennan. So thanks for watching.